It's starting! Woohoo! Hey guys, welcome back to Sailing Soulianis. We've got a little bit of everything in this episode. A sailing regatta, barn building.
This is gonna be a marathon.
And a memorable first harvest from the garden.
You excited to pick the peach?
We know these episodes come out few and far between, but we so appreciate all of you following our journey, your helpful feedback, and support of our production. We really love making these videos. We planted these trees 2 seasons ago. We're incredibly excited for this, the only tree that's fruited so far from our permaculture forest.
I think we're going to take the gate off. Does this feel soft to you? It feels kind of soft to me. Maybe it's not.
Did we look? We never looked up like when you should pick a peach.
You're supposed to pick them when they're like super soft.
Oh, well, that one feels even harder than what like we get at the farmer's market. It looks like the right color,
right?
But I feel like we should wait or at least go look it up.
What one?
That one feels a little hard.
I never knew that peaches grew like straight off the branch.
Yeah.
They don't hang like apples. And finally now, some sailing. We know it's been a minute. It's September, and Kirk is sailing in the Red Fox Regatta, a 2-day sailboat race starting in Charlevoix and sailing to Boyne City on day 1, and then back again on day 2.
I've never been interested in buoy racing, but this style of destination race piques my interest. We found out about the Red Fox a year ago when by chance we decided to step our mast for the first time at the boat launch next to the starting line.
Good luck, guys!
A friend invited me to join him this year on his F-18, which is sort of like a Hobie Cat on steroids. The F-18 is an apparent wind machine which requires a fundamental rewrite to the understanding of sailing mechanics when compared to traditional monohulls like our old Tartan 37. It was exactly the type of experience needed to develop a better understanding for how to sail our trimaran. Having never sailed an F-18 before, there was a lot to learn quickly. It's quite a physical experience for the crew, who while being mostly trapezed are also responsible for setting and dousing the spinnaker. While I can't say we performed as well as we hoped at the podium, we were the only boat to pitch pole both days and self-recover. It was a blast sailing on the Razor's Edge for 2 days straight. Thanks, James, for the opportunity. We're hoping to do it again next year on our trimaran.
We survived.
Come here.
Okay. What can you say on the count of 3? We'll say 1, 2, 3. And then we'll say, we're gonna dig a bunch of holes today.
Okay.
Okay, can you say that with me?
1, 2, 3.
We're gonna dig
Some holes today.
Yeah! Today, we are digging 25 holes for our 36 by 64 foot boat shed.
Our big project this year has been the design and build of the barn, or boat shed as Kirk likes to call it. So far, almost all of our time we've spent on it has been in the design stage, but that ratio is about to change. Let the digging begin.
When will he be here, Dad?
He's unloading the skid steer at the bottom of the driveway, and then he's gonna drive it up the driveway, babe.
48, 56, 64. Okay.
Booyah.
Oh, I think that's him beeping.
Yeah, that's him beeping. Okay, 36 on the money.
Okay.
Here he comes. I got him.
Thanks, babe.
You're welcome.
It's starting! Woohoo! So what's a sailing channel doing digging in the dirt? The barn is going to provide the literal foundation for the next steps of our sailing journey.
It's a gigantic hole.
Gigantical? Yes, it is. It'll be a space to refit our trimaran. The boat will be sailing for the next handful of years while our children grow and develop the skills required for a much larger voyage.
Can I put the rocks in the hole?
I don't know.
No, we want to keep the rocks out of the hole. You could put the rocks in the wagon.
Big rock. I mean, it ends right there. Cool. She's going in. Whoa!
What the heck are you doing in there?
All right, you ready? Here, turn around and give me your hands. Pop, pop. Look at this, look at this. We got 25 giant holes. It was a lot of work this morning. Didn't look like it. I'm so thankful we had this giant auger. But I've got a couple things I gotta do here. I gotta tamp down the bottom of the holes. I gotta scrape the dirt away from all the holes so more dirt doesn't fall in there. So the goal is we don't want the concrete to settle and crack after we pour the footers. And we also want a nice even 8-inch thick cookie at the bottom. So we gotta tamp it all down.
But as an optimist, I've always played my cards. You've already lost if you don't even play the game.
I am supremely hot, but I am supremely happy right now. Sitting in the cool shade after doing some hard manual labor, building something for our future. It feels good, like at your core, at my core. It feels good at my core. Just like at the start of our garden, it was like, this is the first tree we're putting in. This is a groundbreaking, the first day of the rest of our lives. I don't know what I'm saying. It feels like we're at the start of something big. You know, we're gonna look back 10, 15 years from now, look at our barn and think, how cool was it that we did this ourselves?
Bye.
See you in a minute.
See you in a minute.
Love you.
And we're building this all as debt-free as possible as we earn our income, to be as free as possible, to be as self-sufficient as possible. There's no other feeling like it.
Dad, can you help me open these ones?
Oh yeah.
What happened?
Our peach fell on the ground.
Oh my gosh. Was it on the tree yesterday?
Yeah, I think we gotta harvest the other two. This is like the $3,000 peach. This better be the best peach we've ever had in our entire lives.
Want me to wash it?
Wait.
Yeah, can we wash it?
So I can wash it.
Okay, is your step stool still up there?
I can move it over there.
Okay, let's do that. Let's wash it and let's eat it.
We've been waiting for this moment for what, 2 years? Our first tree fruit? Okay, ready?
I'm gonna go get my bib.
Oh, look at that.
I'm gonna go get my bib, Daddy.
Okay.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
That was a good peach. We'll take the big one.
It's like mild acidity,
I stand with you.
but it's perfectly sweet.
Can you stay with me,
Didn't you
please?
just have like 5 of these? There you go.
1,
Our garden's been doing pretty well this summer, but we have had far more deer grazing in the garden than we would have hoped.
Deer. The deer have just been everywhere eating everything. Right here, this deer just stepped right on top of our lavender.
We left the cage off this tree one night and the deer destroyed it.
We've been really hesitant to want to put up a fence and box in our garden. We want this thing to kind of grow and expand organically and naturally.
Crazy strawberry plant has spread so much all the way over there.
And we want to work in harmony with nature to support our garden. But that said, the deer have been absolutely destroying most of our berry plants this summer. And so we hope that they've been putting most of their energy into their roots, because that's what plants do when they get browsed on by herbivores that munch at their stems and their leaves. They say, oh, hey, I need to put more energy into roots to grow bigger, faster, stronger, so that I can continue to survive. So hopefully, you know, we haven't done any long-term damage. I think it just means that we've slowed down the growth of the canopy, so to speak, of all of our berry plants, but hopefully next year they'll pop back with even more vigor than before. We've been doing some research online and it seems like this might be the perfect solution for us. We are gonna put up a deer fence made of fishing wire. We're gonna wrap fishing line all the way around our garden using a bunch of T-posts. The idea is that the deer can't see the fishing line when they're walking at night, and they walk into the fishing line and it spooks them.
This is a fishing line?
Yeah.
We're not trying to catch fish, babes, we're trying to catch deer.
It's not a perfect fence. It's not gonna prevent them from walking through it. If they go running through the fence, like the fishing line will break or, you know, whatever.
I'm adding about 4 or 5 turns on each post
Yeah.
so that if it does break, then we can like retie it.
Oh, okay.
But it's not expensive. It can be easy to take down and remove. So as we grow our garden in size, or if it doesn't work, we're out a roll of fishing line and a bunch of posts that we'll end up using for something else.
How exciting is that?
Okay, let Mama in too.
All right.
Are you playing the ukulele?
Yeah.
Will you play me Mary Had a Little Lamb?
No, I don't know that one.
Okay, what songs do you know?
I know Old MacDonald.
Okay, will you play me Old MacDonald? Okay.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Everywhere a moo-moo, everywhere a moo-moo.
We're pouring our footers today. The concrete truck is going to be here in like 10 minutes. And Kirk is scrambling to get our stakes in that we're going to use to measure to make sure that we have 8 inches of concrete poured at the bottom of these holes. And lucky for us, lucky for Kirk, it is 95 degrees today.
This is gonna be a marathon. I almost threw that hammer right at the camera.
It's going to be a sprint marathon.
Yeah, it is.
There's a frog?
Yeah.
Oh,
Come on, bud.
come on.
We're at 1-3 right there. Yeah. I'll watch it. If you get it all close, I'll tell you.
The only thing I'm worried about is having enough space for the truck to drive down, because I don't know if they're gonna wanna drive down the middle. And the reason is we've got 2 giant 4-foot deep holes, 11.5 feet apart.
Oh.
Hopefully he can make it, but then is this wire too low? You know, I don't know.
Oh! You gonna make it? It's really tight. I don't know, can we push it up?
I don't see why not.
There you go. I was saying, I'll clear it with just, yeah. I thought an inch, but then I looked. Now take a look at your hole for me if you don't mind. Perfect. Get a little tight there.
By inches on both counts.
How incredible is that?
I know.
Yeah, that's plenty. That went about as well as I could have expected. I was very nervous about this electrical wire.
Yeah.
I hope we didn't do any damage. I don't think we did. But yeah, we ordered more concrete than we needed, so we put more in each of the 4 corners and then randomly in 2 on each, 1 on each side, like halfway down. The corners are filled up a lot. Look at how much is that?
It's an extra foot or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at least. So as usual, this is all new to me.
These are my calculations.
You'd think that we could have hit the target, but we didn't quite do that.
After we realized that we were gonna have rain coming, I was like, okay, we're all going outside, we're all filling these holes. Woo!